Welcome everybody to Bedbug Central TV. I'm your host, Jeff White. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about traveling bedbug free. And what I mean by that is that we get a lot of questions from people who travel for both personal and business, and they're concerned about bringing bedbugs home with them, which of course is a very real scenario nowadays. And what I'm going to talk to you guys about are things that you need to keep in mind when traveling to try and avoid bringing bedbugs home with you, and some products that you should have in the back of your mind that if you travel frequently and you're very concerned about that situation, you can consider purchasing and placing in your home to help you address any concerns with that scenario. Okay, so what I want to talk about real quick first are two documents that we have on bedbugcentral.com that you guys can refer to if you have any additional questions or if you want any additional information about traveling bedbug free. One of which I have right here, is our travel light, and we also have our full-length travel guide. And you can go to bedbugcentral.com, find those documents, download them, and read through them and get all the information that you could possibly want about traveling bedbug free. I'll get back to those a little later. So either way, where we want to start with traveling bedbug free is on the inspections. Everybody has a different concern level when it comes to traveling. Some people travel and aren't really concerned about staying in a room that has bedbugs, which for some seems pretty shocking, but some people just don't really care. And so when they get to their room, they actually don't really do any inspection of that room. Other people are obviously very concerned about it, and they go through very extensive measures when it comes to inspections. So first off, whenever you're traveling, you want to make sure that you pack a good flashlight with you, because most people are going to want to do at least some level of inspection in their hotel room. So you want to make sure you have a good flashlight. And of course, if you are going to do an inspection, and it is going to be a relatively intensive inspection, and you are going to move furniture, you want to make sure that you have permission from the hotel management if you plan on flipping the box spring or taking the headboard off of the wall. If you do that and something breaks and you didn't have permission from hotel management, we all know how that ends up. So make sure you have a flashlight and you get permission from hotel management if you're going to do any moving of furniture. Beyond that, the bare minimums of what you should do when you travel really involve when you get home and on your trip home. Because regardless of what inspection you do in the hotel room or what inspection you do of your suitcases when you leave the hotel room, low-level bedbug infestations can be very difficult to detect, because you always need to be prepared that you could have missed something and a bug could be going home with you. If you have that mindset, you're prepared to address any concerns. So, when you get back to your car to travel back to your house, you want to make sure that you have a bag of garbage bags in the back trunk of the truck or car. That way you take your suitcase when you get back to it, you put it right in one of those garbage bags and you seal it closed. That way you're taking any measures to hopefully avoid infesting your car with bedbugs. So you take the questionable suitcase, you put it in a garbage bag, you seal it closed, you put it in the car, and you take it home with you. Hopefully now you don't infest the car. Once you get home, you want to make sure that when you start to unpack the luggage, you're doing it somewhere outside of the house. You don't want to be unpacking the luggage in the living room. If something were to flake off while you're unpacking it, it's now in the living room, which is obviously a very easy trip to the couch or bed or whatever the case may be. Now, if you don't have a yard or a garage to do the unpacking of the luggage, you can always do it on a fire escape, just some area outside of the home. When you're unpacking it, you want to be separating the laundry into washing loads, meaning you want to put all your whites into one pile, all your colors into another pile. You're going to take those piles, put them in a garbage bag, and then launder them at your earliest convenience. But when you do so, you're going to take the bag of laundry that you have separated out, dump it right into the washing machine, and then take that garbage bag that the laundry was in and throw it out in an outdoor trash receptacle. That way you know you're not introducing any bugs into the home from your laundry. In regards to your non-launderable items and your suitcases, you have a couple different options in front of you. The first and easiest and tends to be most affordable option are Hot Shot No Pest Strips, which we've talked about in a previous episode that you can refer to if you want any more information about this product. But Hot Shot No Pest Strips, you can take one of these, you can take your luggage or your non-launderable items, put them in a garbage bag, and put one of these no pest strips in that garbage bag with it, seal it closed, and then leave it for probably at a minimum of 14 days. Either way, you want to refer to all label directions when using this product. You're going to take those items, put them in the bag, put the Hot Shot No Pest Strip in, and store it in an area away from where you live in your house. So you don't want to go ahead and put that bag in the living room. You want to put it in a garage, in a shed, somewhere away from the living area, which you'll see if you read the label on these Hot Shot No Pest strips. Another option that you have, which we've talked about in another previous episode, are pack-tight portable heating units. You can take your luggage or non-launderables, put them in a pack-tight portable heating unit, run it for the 4-hour heating cycle, and hopefully address any bed bug concerns with those items. If you take these steps when you get home, separating the laundry, unpacking outside the home, and then addressing the luggage and non-launderables, you're really limiting any chance that you have of introducing bed bugs into your home. And that, to us, are the bare minimums of what you need to do when you travel to try and avoid bringing bed bugs into your house. Additional steps you can take are you can purchase mattress or bed encasements for your beds at home. If you put the proper encasement on the bed, what that will do is, God forbid you do accidentally introduce bed bugs into your home and they do travel to the bed, those encasements will not only protect your bedding, but they will also be very easy to inspect and make things much quicker and easier on you when you're looking for bed bugs. In regards to encasements, we filmed an episode on encasements, and you can refer to that episode for more information about encasements. But regardless of what encasement you choose to encase your bed, encase, you want to make sure it has research that backs its claims that it is good for use in regards to bed bugs. Either way, there's also climb-up insect interceptors, which we've also talked about. You can purchase those, install those on your beds or couches, and those are also an ongoing monitoring device that will hopefully intercept bugs as they're traveling to the couch or bed. Beyond that, it's really your level of precaution that you want to take in regards to how much you're going to do when you travel. But it is something that you need to be prepared for, because there's always the outside chance that you're going to encounter bed bugs in your travels. I've done it actually 2 or 3 times in my travels, and if I didn't know what I was looking for, there's always the chance I could have brought them home with me. Now, as I mentioned before, on bedbugcentral.com, you have your travel light and your travel guide. You can go to those 2 documents and download them. The travel light is actually free, and that will go into a little bit more depth in relation to the topic we're talking about. It'll talk to you about what you're actually looking for when you do inspections, pictures of what you're looking for. It'll go into a little bit more extent in regards to the products I've talked about. And you can always refer to those documents and see what we're talking about, go into more depth, and you can learn anything that you want to learn about traveling bed bug free. Alrighty everybody, if you have any questions in regards to this episode or any other episode that we filmed, please don't hesitate to contact me, jeff.white@bedbugcentral.com. And I look forward to hearing it from everybody, and I also look forward to seeing everybody soon enough.